everybody. My name is Shirin. I'm with the front for 2 years at Vivolta, and this is my first time at Emberfest. And I have to say, I quite enjoy it a lot since now. I'm a little bit stressful, but I'm here to talk to you about drag and drops today because it's been a whole journey. Before starting Ember, I was on React, and we just had to use a hook that was doing all the drag and drop and serving all the data as the like you listen to the events and then the hooks will just show you the data that's basically right correct. No, sorry. But you had the good order on the list and then the hook just had to give you the data nicely order when you drag and drop. But you didn't have that on Ember. When you want to find something that's as old as drag and drop, you have to check for libraries first because you don't want to reinvent the wheel. So that's what I did. I went to Ember Observer and then I looked at the add-ons. And the first one had a demo that didn't work, you know. There was like a 404 and the library was an old Ember version. I mean, maybe V2. It was not a Glimmer component. So I was pretty scared about using it, even it should nicely work. So I raised this add-on on my list. And the second one was Ember Sortable. And so I tried to play with it a little bit, but the problem I had with this is it's modifiers, like you have seen on the last, how can I say, last talk, sorry. So this is a modifier and you have to give the items and give the modifier the other items, and then you can sort it out. But you didn't have any control about the inputs, so that's why I didn't choose it. So I was pretty stuck about the add-ons for drag and drop. So I had to do it myself, but not from scratch. Hopefully there is JS libraries that are available. So I started to do my own with Sortable.js first. The drag and drop for the app needed to have all the extra features like sort by group, make item disabled, make the sorts. And I really wanted to find that hook feel again when I sort and then I have all my items sorted. I don't have any HTML elements on my callback. And so I wanted to reproduce that with Sortable. So that's what I've done with modifiers also. I tried to kind of replicate what Ember Sortable did, but with data modification. But then I was stuck again because so I was doing this modification with this add-on. And the thing is, when you delete an item, you have two things that happen. So the DOM is updated and your data is also updated, but it's not the same source. So when a group is deleted, when an item in a group is deleted, then the item on the DOM is not, because this is two different lists. And so we were kind of lost in the sense that I had to start from the beginning, sorry. But with Sortable, you have to have a big container that is a div, and then you precise the group name, and you have another container which is also a bit sortable, and you precise the same group name. So when you move an item from the list to the other list, you know that it's from the same group, but you don't know where it comes from. So when an item is deleted, you cannot find it again because it's encapsulated in another component. And that was a big issue with that because it's a child that is lost and you don't know where his parent is, kind of. So we needed to, like, the system didn't work out for this issue. So we needed to switch again. And here we find the perfect library. So if you do drag and drop in Ember for the next time, I suggest you to pick Dragula because it has all the best possible options. I mean, it solves everything you want to because it works with drakes. And it's kind of a cool name also. Uh, so you have your drake, and here it's not two components, it's only one, but that gives children. So you know where your data is, your group data is. And you just have to have some kind of a cache and do some synchronization in the sense that the DOM is, your item is moving from another list, so the DOM is updated, and now you have to update your data also at the same time. So when an item is deleted from a list, you just have to update the data also inside the component, and it's much easier to treat than try to find another component somewhere else on your DOM. I mean, you know how hard it is to go from bottom up, usually. So yeah, Dragula was the best option for drag and drop. And that's all I wanted to say for the 19th talk.